Welcome back to the another exciting video of Power BI visualization. Today we are going to create a timeline chart that track a profit and loss. But before we jump into the Power BI, let's first understand why this kind of graph is so valuable in the business analysis. Imagine this scenario: your company sells a product that have a different sales manager working across the multiple regions. Like many businesses, the company sets a minimum sales target and maximum target. If the salesperson or team achieve the maximum target or goes beyond, they earn the bonus. And if they fail to meet the minimum target, the management need to investigate what went wrong during that period. This is where the timeline profit and loss chart becomes so powerful. It allows you to clearly see when the performance dip below and the target is not achieved, and also when it exceeds the expectation. For example, you might notice that in quarter 2 the sales drop significantly, maybe due to the seasonality, supply issue, or poor performance in particular regions. Or in other hand, in quarter 4 you might notice a growth which is could be due to holiday demand, successful marketing campaign. And by using these visualizations you can quickly identify the patterns, problems, and success stories, making it easier to take the actions. Now you have understand the real world use cases of this graph. Let's move toward the Power BI and start building the chart step by step. Welcome back to the Power BI. We have actually imported our sample data into the panel and now we are creating our visuals. But before we begin, make sure you have the separate table in which the date and the monthly sales are aggregated. In our case, we already have the monthly sales data, but before we start to create our chart, we need to make sure we have the certain measures that are required for this particular graph. Here are the list of the measures. The first one is the sales one, then sales two, which basically the sum of sales. Then we have the minimum profit, minimum sales, minimum loss, maximum loss. Of course, there is a no real concept of maximum profit and maximum loss. We build them to adding the boundaries in the graph, looking neat and doesn't keep growing continuously. So just create this one for our visualization. For minimum profit, we have 2,75,000, and for maximum profit, we have 4,50,000. And same for minimum loss, have the 2 lakh, and for maximum loss, we have given the value of 50,000. Now just import the line chart, select the sales 1 and sales 2 along with the date. Okay, just go to the format, scroll down and open error bar. Here we select the sales one, enabling the error bars. Upper bound we add the maximum profit, for lower bound we add the minimum profit. Okay, now just turn off the bar, and on the error bands we want it to look green, so we turn off it to match the exact series and select the green color from below. Okay, now you can see the band appear for the profit. Let's do the same for the loss. Just change the series to sales 2. In upper bound we select the minimum loss, In lower bound, we select the maximum loss. Okay, sorry, I just forgot to enable it. Then turn off the bar and error band. Just turn off match exact color with the series and select the red. Okay. Now you can see over here in the graph, we actually created the band for profit and loss. But if you notice that these all numbers that comes over when you hover over the series. So to solve this problem, we actually go to format panel, then error bars, we turn off the tooltip. Let's do the same for sales one. Now we want to highlight a specific point where the sales cross the band, and you compare this with the result, you actually find we do not have the markers for profit and loss. So to create that, we need a two measures. The first one is a profit and the second one is a loss, that basically covers this point in the band area. So to create that, just go to measure, first select profit. So we are over here, we are using the if function. If our sales is greater than our minimum profit limit, that is 0.75 lakhs, then we want sales 1, and if not, we want blank. Let's do the same for loss. If our sales is less than 2 lakh, then we want sales 1 in return, and if not, we want blank. Okay, now just add this series into the data. At first it might look strange, but don't worry, we are actually about to fix it. So just go to the marker, select the series that we recently add, just over here loss. For loss, we are going to increase the size. Now change the color into a red so that it match. Then select the profit and show the series. Let's create it green and increase the size. Now go back to the line and just turn it off for profit and loss. And finally, to show the data labels for important point, just enable the data label, turn it off for sales 1 and sales 2. Okay, and there you go, you have successfully created a profit loss band chart in Power BI, which actually show you the important numbers in the really good manners. And congratulations, you build the charts. Please share this video with your friend, and remember, the more knowledge you share, it more it come back to you. See you in the next video. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more Power BI tutorials.